Hey guys, and welcome back to Legos Island. So guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, today I'll be showcasing Legos Island Halloween 2021. Now, this being the earliest Legos Island Halloween, and will be probably forever, this being known as the earliest Legos Island Halloween. Speaking of which, as of this year, all Legos Island Halloweens going forward alongside this one will all be for all 31 days of October. I really should have done that from the start, to be honest, but yeah. I don't know why it took me all the way until now to think of that idea. And again, the same thing as I told you a ton of times will also, again, as I've told you, will also be done for Christmas. Which I also should have done that all this time for all those events as well. But, oh well. Hey, we're doing them now. Anyway, with that being said, let's jump into it. And yes, I know you can see how late it is. I did not think it was going to take me that long to make it. But, yeah, it is Friday, October 1st, 2021. And I know this is going to go up on the 2nd, but generally, that's pretty much where all of these go up. I think the only one to go... Actually, I think there has never been a Legos Island Halloween walkthrough video that has ever gone up on its original release date. So, yeah, we're still keeping a tradition of where these go up the day after. Because, number one, they go up pretty late. Well, I'm finished making them pretty late. And, yeah. Anyway, here we are, everybody. Before we officially jump into everything, let's see who we get today. We get Rover again and Icy. Pretty cool, I will admit. So yes, we do get Icy and Rover today. Why do I keep getting Rover for some reason? Now that's kind of weird. I don't know why we're getting Icy today, considering today is all about a spooky event, but... Wait a minute! They're nowhere to be found here! Right! Frick, I knew something felt wrong here! Yeah, first off, let me take the time to inform you right now that some of the rooms aren't actually here yet. Only a few of them, though. You might notice over there the blacksmith shop has nothing but a free item. And the pet cemetery on the inside isn't even decorated, alongside things such as the water park and tallest mountain. Besides that, everywhere else is decorated. Oh, and the underground party room. The reason why I couldn't get those done is because I was working so hard on pretty much not only all these rooms, but also all of the candy stations, because this is the main part of the event this year. Finally, these candy stations come in use, finally, after like many years. I don't even know how many years it's been, but hey, they're here. So, with that being said, just wanted to inform you. And that's why we can't find Icy right now. So we're gonna have to go with a different dog. River and Justin. God dang it, Justin's nowhere to be found either. I forgot. Since none of the dogs are actually properly in the pet cemetery right now, we still gotta choose another one. Come on. Why? Seriously. Icy again! What did I say? Oh, boy. I'll come back once I do get something, because we're gonna be here a while. Okay, guys, so I landed on Cool Cat 33. That's good enough for me. There we go. Didn't take that long, it only took like 2 tries, and I got Cool Cat 33. We'll only take him for today, not 2 dogs. So, off to the dog park we go. Technically, some of the dog park is actually still intact, as you can see. Yep, we'll take Cool Cat 33 for today. Okay, I thought he was going to stand up for a second. I don't know if I was clicking him properly. Anyway, let's get on with the tour, since it's, like, almost midnight. Why do I always film these Legos Island Halloween videos so late? Anyway, guys, as you guys can see, the sign here for Legos Island Halloween is right here. So it says Legos Island Halloween 2021 October 1st through the 31st, which means obviously it's going for all of October, all 31 days, which is going to be pretty fantastic. I really should have done that in the past, because it would have made a lot more sense. But, oh well, again, it's good I thought of it now than never. Anyway, and yes, just to be clear, these crying obsidian trees are all over the place, I promise you. And as promised, I did say the crying obsidian would be an item in this party, and it is, as promised. Trust me, don't worry, it's here somewhere, I promise you. I did promise you that that would be an item, and it is here in this party, I promise. And actually, to prove to you, I'm actually going to legit go show you where the heck it is. Yep, see? Right here, crying obsidian. See? Told you. However, that unlocks on Thursday, October 7th, which is 6 days from now. Almost 5 days since we're about to hit midnight. I still regret making these so late at night. Why do I do this to myself? Seriously, though. The point is, let's just jump into this finally. So, yep, Cool Get 33, the dog version, will be with us the whole video. And actually, that's a coincidence that his color is orange because of Halloween. Although technically it's always been like that since he was introduced on Legos Island 2 years ago in Legos Island Summer 2019. As the Day 46 item. Which is also when the halfway point of that event came. I still absolutely loved Legos Island Summer this year. It's crazy because that ended a month ago today, but wow. I still think that this year's Legos Island Summer was amazing, but the thing is, now we're on to Halloween. Anyway. So yes, there was a tree similar to this last year, although it was all with the crypts and forest. And by the way, obviously the portal for that is not here this year since it's not based off of that. Although technically you, I guess, can still access the world map, I guess. Oh, and one more key difference from last year that isn't here this year. You guys remember last year when I decorated all of the temporary rooms that are normally not available on the island until a certain time of year for Halloween? Yeah, I didn't do that this year. But there was a reason. You guys probably heard me say a while back when, well, actually, I don't even know how long ago I said it, but I think I said that I wasn't going to be decorating the temporary rooms again the next year, I don't remember what I said, but I think I said that I was not going to be decorating the temporary rooms in the next one, due to the fact that that was so many rooms to clean up. Do you not know how long it took me to clean up the whole event last year just because those were there? I think this event right now here is already going to take forever to clean up on November 1st. And with all those extra rooms there decorated, it would take even longer. Just like it did last year. So that's why I didn't do the temporary rooms this year. Because it would take even longer to clean up. And as you saw by last year's video of me cleaning it up, it was over 3 hours. That explains why. And that's also because the temporary rooms were decorated too. So they aren't here this time. Anyway, let me just take a look at the port really quick. Actually, sorry, my mistake. Let me go to my cave really quick. And actually, this should be very recognizable to all of you. Oh, and yes, if you're wondering what this icon is, yep, that's our total candy count. Because, you know, this is a trick-or-treating theme this year. It's about time I do something with the candy stations after, like, many years, as I said. So, wait, hold on. Okay, I was just making sure my sound was on. Oh yeah, so we're gonna put the sign back for Lego's cave, or less, at least my cave. But as you guys can see, right where we just were, you might notice this is actually a very similar decoration to the fall mini event. And that explains why I kept it there for a few days after the Rainbow Party ended. I wasn't kidding when I said I was going to be using some elements from that event to redesign into this event. Because it already looks way too cool. So what are your thoughts? Comment down below. And let's head into the cave. And yes, also you can see some elements from the fall mini event have been changed to Halloween. But it was definitely worth me keeping those rooms there because it helped me redesign it a little bit easier. And no, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna become a permanent thing where I keep rooms from previous events just to redesign later. No, I think this was only a one-time thing, unless you want me to do it again, but I highly doubt that. As you can see, this was another room formerly from the fall mini event, which has now been changed to Halloween. As you guys can see, all the fall banners have been changed to the candy corn banners. And yes, they are back. And yes, for I think the 4th year in a row, they are a free item in this party. So yeah, for the 4th year in a row, they are a free item in this party. And also, if you guys remember the candy corn banner for the medieval candy corn banner from last year, yeah, that's also back in this party as well. But don't worry, like last year and the last 2 years, there is a brand new medieval banner available in this party, alongside its own separate banner related to it. I will show you what I mean later, because it's really cool. But yep, again, we'll get to all that later. Because it's super awesome. Anyway, and yes, you can probably notice, yes, that's my Halloween costume down there. That's where the Cool Kid 33 is right there. But we'll get to that in a second. As you can see, you know what else is not decorated this year? At least as of right now, it isn't. The event room. Yet? That's another room I forgot. Sorry, it's just, I just been working on this all day. It took me, look. I had been working on this event for most likely, and I mean seriously most likely, I want to say around 14 to 15 hours to make this event, with a 3-hour break in between. Yep. Because I was out of the house for like 3 hours today, which prevented time for making this event. So technically, 15 hours total, I think, of me making this event. And not even all the rooms are complete. Thankfully, all the items are here. But some of the rooms, like the blacksmith shop, event room, water park, tallest mountain, and all of that will be added soon. Maybe, we'll see them in the next episode, which is actually on Sunday, so yeah. And if this does go up on Saturday, then that's literally the next day. Anyway, what are your thoughts? I did add this in because it was fun as heck. I love this. No, seriously, it looked cool. I think this might also be one of the first years where there's actually no cobwebs in this room. I think it is. So yeah. What are your thoughts on this room? Comment down below and tell me what you think. Now, let's jump into this. Which means we have to go into game mode survival for a second. I'm just gonna make sure my inventory is cleared. And go back into creative as soon as possible, or as fast as possible, so nothing blows up. No, like creepers. Because I know they're all around here because it's night. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is back to being a night event just because of the theme. I was going to go back to doing a day and night cycle like the last one. But I realized with the theme, it has to be done at night. So, yeah. Also, this is actually also the first time in 4 years not to have a candy station in here. So yeah, for like 3 years straight, from 2018, 2019, and 2020, there was like a candy station literally right where I'm standing. So, let me go ahead and replace the elytra. Oh yeah, I'm going to be wearing this for the whole event. Oh yeah, let me also take this off since the event's over, as of today. There we go, back in my classic Halloween costume, but of course we have one more thing, which is obviously the blaze rod that I hold every single year. There we go. Now here's the thing though. we actually need to put this stuff back so we know where to put it. So give me a second. Let me just put all of this back. There we go. Now we are done. Now we can just get rid of all of that. There we go. So see, it felt like it's not even gone at all. Yeah, it felt like it didn't even disappear at all. And technically this does say October 1st, but this actually says, collect this to begin trick-or-treating around the island. I should have read that before putting on the costume, but who cares? I love doing things out of order at some point. At least, or just entirely random. I don't even know. But yeah. Okay, hold on. Is my internet closed? Cool. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, I actually have a very awesome surprise for you guys. Ta-da! It's back! The Halloween home screen is back, baby! Yeah! I should have shown you that at the beginning of the video. But, hey, who cares? I get shown it at any time in the video. So there you go. I should have done that at the intro of the video. I kind of forgot I started it on Minecraft already. But who cares? I think I do that every year, actually. I always start it on Minecraft. Anyway, that's it for this room. Let's go ahead and move on to another room. And now since we have the costume on, like before, if I didn't have the costume on, I couldn't do the whole activity / theme of the year. So yeah, and now that I have it on, now I can actually do it. So yeah. Also, this icon, this little candy thing here for the glow berries, that probably should not have appeared until I had the costume on, but like I said, who cares? Anyway, oh, whoa, actually, that's meant to be this. Give me a second. Yeah, that's meant to be this. There we go. Oh, and yes, you might notice this is here, but I will show you and I'll tell you why that's like that later. Once we explore all the rooms, we'll start the whole, you know, candy hunt. But, as again you can see, the port is decorated, obviously, like every year. And as promised from that description in the update video where all the subways were going to be honey themed, yep, there you go. I wasn't joking about that. That was actually going to be legit serious. And this is actually not the only thing in the event that's actually honey themed. Oh no, there are tons of things in this event that revolve around these blocks. Oh, trust me. Oh, it's good. I promise. And that explains why this video is out of daylight. Like always. Literally, it's tradition every year that this type of video comes out literally the day after the event starts because of how long it takes me. So, I'm not surprised again this year that that happened. Although I was trying to see if I did not have that happen again this year, but oh well. But yeah, again, that's how the subway looks. And again, obviously, we'll go to the village for last, as always in tradition with event tours. You know that tradition by now. Anyway, so what are your thoughts on the port? Comment down below what you guys think. And yes, that is actually the second free item. It was actually originally the first free item until I added in the costume as an item. So that's cool. Yep. And actually, yes, this is a returning item. And actually, the first two items after the costume are returning items. And there are only, like, I think only, if I'm not mistaken, only 4 returning items in this party besides the costume. make that 5 returning items in this party. But the rest are all brand new. Promise. There's like 11 items total in this party. Sorry, my mistake. Make that 12 items in this party. 5 of them being repeated items, and 7 being new items. Yes, I know, it's 12 minutes to midnight. Again. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the port, guys? I'll go into the house in just a second. And also, I did not think I was going to design the campsite looking like this. I'm talking about the entranceway. My God. I think I would have been nuts here, didn't I? I didn't cover the actual entrance because I felt that would have been a bit too much. And it would be. So, again, what are your thoughts on the port? Comment down below what you guys think. And with that being said, let's head into this house right here, which is the first house. In here, we have the following. We have a painting, aka a TV, couch, furnace, cauldron, which acts like a sink. Then up here, upstairs, all we have is just 3 windows and some beds. Now, of course, if we do sleep, it won't do anything due to the fact that it is set to night permanently unless I change it to another time of day. That's because I turned off the daylight cycle to prevent it from changing times of day for this event. Because it got annoying over the last few years, having to do that every time it turned day in this event. Thankfully, it wasn't a problem last year because that was a day and night event, and I think next year we'll be back to that too. I think it will be. Yeah, 100%. Next year we'll be back to day and night. So yeah, that's cool. So did I show you everything in this house? I think I did. Yep, that's everything in this first house. Looks super cool. And yes, these are obviously temporary rooms that I don't think will ever be coming back ever in the future. So yeah, I think this is going to be the only event with these rooms. But it doesn't really matter because they're small. And technically, they do have to be gone anyway. Unless I bring them back in either a future anniversary party or Operation Labor Island. But I highly doubt we'll see them again. These houses. Anyway, with that being said, let's head up to the mountains next. Alright, let's get a minecart here. I should go into this chest and actually get them. There we go. I'll showcase this later. Again, I'll showcase up there later, okay? Alright, we are up here on the mountain. So that's super cool. Like I said, I didn't have enough time to do the pet cemetery yet, so that will be done and will be seen for you. Yep, you'll be seeing the pet cemetery design in the next episode, alongside any other rooms I didn't get time to finish, as I explained earlier. Will all be showcased in the next episode on Sunday, October 3rd. But since this is uploaded a day later, that's literally the next day. As of recording this, of course, because, you know, may rewatch this in the future. Alright. But yeah. Anyway, the point is, up here, as you can see, looks pretty cool, actually. Of course, we have another subway, which is obviously honey-themed. Yep, the second subway, obviously made out of honey again, like the last one. Like I said, all of them are, because I thought it would be cool. So that's pretty cool. I just love how I made these trees. I think they're really unique. At least I think they are. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into this second house. Now it's a bit different because it's actually reversed. And in here we have this. But again, I will get into all of that later after we explore all the rooms. So we have the furnace right here. The cauldron right here, which is of course the sink. Another couch. And up here we have 2 blue beds. Alongside 3 windows. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that in the other house. My mistake, guys. Also, we have this, which is super cool. So basically, you have to go inside the houses to be able to get the candies. That's a little twist I added in. And actually, did I mention that these trees were actually added last minute before I actually started recording? Well, actually, I put in all the candies in the candy stations right before recording, but technically for decoration-wise, these trees were last-minute additions. Because I thought they looked cool. Also, I did need something to put the sign on for Lego Island Halloween, as in tradition. So I also thought that those looked pretty cool. Oh, wait. Yep, just gotta get rid of that. That doesn't belong here. Yes, I know. I got a lot of stuff in my inventory. That actually revolves around all of this. Which, again, I'll get to later. As I keep mentioning, I'll stop bringing that up until we get to that point. But yeah, what are your thoughts, guys, on the mountain? It's pretty cool, honestly. I did not think I was going to look this good, but hey, it did something. See, it is super cool. I absolutely do love this. And yep, that's how it looks. So now, let's make our way back down, and we're going to head over to the lodge next. Oh, yeah, right. I was going to showcase this thing. So, when the minecart goes back down, alright, and stop! I'll just let the minecart go back down anyway, since it needs to be back down there anyway. Alright, guys, as we can see, we have some pretty cool decorations this year. I may as well take the time to do this. There we go. Much better. Although that wasn't in the original event, so yeah, I guess we can take that out. Since that wasn't in the original design. Oh, actually. Well, actually, we will need the minecart later because of the village. But, what do you guys think of the, 2 small mountains? Of course, it takes some elements from the fall mini event. Stuff that used to be fall related are now all Halloween related. Now, as you can see. Which is super awesome. There we go. See? Told you. It looks super awesome, doesn't it? I think it at least does. Now, going up here, we actually do have a free item up here, which is also available on October 4th, which is the jack-o'-lantern, which is the second repeated item. Actually, sorry, the third repeated item. The first being this costume. Which technically... yeah, I think this costume has been available in Lego's Island Halloween before. Has it? I don't think so. I guess that makes this costume a new item, but technically it is an old costume, so I guess I'll still count it as an old item. What I mean by is related to Zoazab, too. And yes, I do need to get back to that. But what are your guys' thoughts on the 2 small mountains, the second half of it? So that's super cool, right? And of course, over here we have... oh! Okay, I'm glad I noticed that now. Yep, over here, this is what we have. And on this side, this is what we have over here. As you can see. And yes, with the little tube being gone from this thing, that clearly means the room's not open. Which proves that temporary rooms are not open in this party, as I said earlier. So what are your guys' thoughts again on the Two Small Mountains? Comment down below, tell me what you think. And this is also, I think, the first year in a row, I think since 2017, to not have a candy station up here. And actually, for the first 2 weeks of last year's event, that wasn't up here either. Candy stations. But now it isn't fully this year. That's because the candy stations are located in certain areas this year. Due to the theme. Alright, let's go back down and let's head straight over to the lodge, which is going to be super awesome. I keep forgetting I don't have a Elytra on right now. I still love how I made this. I think this is tradition every year that I decorate this. Alright. So let's move on to the lodge. And yes, you can see a majority of this is the moss carpet, so it'll be much easier for me to clean up on November 1st. You can see I'm actually getting smart and doing stuff that'll be much easier to clean up. So yeah, now this event truly will not take long on November 1st, because I put down the moss carpet instead of the moss blocks respectively, at least on the ground. Anyway, the lodge. Yes, as you can see, it's obviously decorated, which is super cool. With that being said, oh, one sec. Forgot to do this. And I also think on the back too, right? Yeah. There we go. Now it's complete. For real. So yeah. Alright. So, yes, and I know it just hit midnight right now. That's nuts. It's already the 2nd. And actually, I think last year's video, sorry, my mistake. The one from 2019, I think, was filmed at midnight, so this is nothing new. So, yes, here's the lodge. As you can see, looks pretty awesome on the outside. And of course, we have some stuff over here. As usual. Seriously, I just love how I made this. Comment down below what you think. And this is what this part looks like. Looks pretty similar to last year, actually, just with all the pumpkins and being different spots. So yeah, now just the lodge itself. Let's head inside. As you guys can see, this is how the lodge is decorated this year. Now, for all who are asking, the one question while we're in the lodge right now. You probably are all asking, is the Haunted Mansion returning this year? The answer is no. Now hold on, let me explain. Last year, when cleaning up, or actually at least, I think in the Camp Island episode last year, I think I said that after cleaning up the Haunted Mansion, I think I said that I was not going to do a Haunted Mansion this year, just because it would take forever to clean up, and just because it just takes forever to make, honestly, right now. So, yeah. Also, I just did confirm that there was not going to be a Haunted Mansion this year, and also that is also due to the fact that for this year's theme, since it's all about trick-or-treating at custom-made houses, I just didn't really have any time to fit in a Haunted Mansion. But one thing I will promise you, though, is that it will return 100% next year. In fact, I think I already have an idea for next year's Legos on Halloween. That will include the Haunted Mansion. But I want to save that for next year. So, the Haunted Mansion will be back next year in 2022. And actually will be one of the main focuses of next year's event. So, yeah. So yes, unfortunately that is upsetting that there is no Haunted Mansion. This is actually the first one since 2018 not to have a Haunted Mansion. Because it all started in 2019 where I had the Haunted Mansion. But yeah, there's no Haunted Mansion this year, guys. I'm very sorry. I'm just also not really up to making a Haunted Mansion this year, to be honest, entirely right now. I just want to make it clear. I'm just not really up to making the Haunted Mansion this year. No, not because I'm lazy. It's just, I'm just not really feeling like I want to do the Haunted Mansion this year. And secondly, again, because of this year's theme. But again, 100% the Haunted Mansion will be back next year in 2022. And will be one of the main focuses of next year's Legos Out on Halloween. And that explains why the lodge looks like this. And yeah. Anyway, with that being said, what do you guys think of this? Which is pretty cool, I will admit. Also, I think this is also the first time in a few years not to have any cobwebs. Going up here, all we have is this. Oh yeah, right. Forgot those can be lit up. Anyway, what are your guys' thoughts on this room? Looks pretty cool. And yeah, with that being said, that's kind of it for this room. So we're going to just pretty much move on to the next room. I'm just going to showcase this really quick. Alright, let's move on to here. And as you can see, we have this, which is super cool. And yeah, you can see the candy corn banners are all over the place. Oh, and I went a bit nuts with the candy corn banners, I will at least admit right now. Yes, I will properly admit to you that I did actually go a bit nuts with the candy corn banners. But you'll definitely see a change with that later on in the vid. Because like I said, I made a new banner that's kind of similar to it, but also pretty much different at the same time. You know what? For fun? Oh, wait a minute. We're meant to actually do that with the arrows and the snowballs. I need to add that game back in, which technically it's been up all this time. It's just I didn't feel like it. Right now. Alright. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the, this part of the lodge? I think it's super awesome. And plus, honestly, it already feels like this lodge is haunted to begin with. Although, what I really should have done... Yes! 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 Why did I not think of this earlier? Yeah! Why did I not think of this earlier? There we go. There we go. That is so much more like it. There we go. That's what I should have done. I knew something felt missing in here that truly would make it look creepy. So I guess that's your... I guess a good semi-haunted mansion? I guess? Look, I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts are right now. So, here is the last room in the lodge before we go upstairs. There you go. Sorry I didn't showcase that much with that room. Oh, now this is messed up. This is messed up. Yeah, this is messed up. Why do the Endermen always have to come in here and mess things up every freaking time? You guys know how annoying that can get, right? Oh, I know how annoying that can get. Especially when I have to keep coming in here a million times to do it. Wait a minute. Is the chimney intact? Okay, thank God the chimney's still intact. And yes, you can also notice that that's also what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. But, back in here. Here's what it looks like in here. Looks pretty nice. I know the rooms look a lot darker this year, and also, my god, does the global text look fantastic in here. And speaking of global text, I just realized that wasn't even highlighted right here. There we go. That looks so freaking cool, especially this. It just all looks so awesome. Oh yeah, there's the 4th anniversary stuff. I actually recently just rewatched that episode, and I still remember how awesome it looked. That party. There we go, now we're out of the lodge. Sorry that I took a while in there, but it was also pretty cool. Alright, so yes, as you guys know, this is not decorated yet. Besides having a free item here, which I guess is semi-decoration for now, I will decorate this soon. Anyway, with that being said, what do you guys think of the lodge? Looks pretty cool. Alright, so next up, I want to move on to the, God, it's always a hard decision because this is on a split path. Do we want to go to the resort or the theme park next? I want to save the theme park for last on this split path. So let's go to the resort first, because I want to save the theme park for second. I also need to put the sign back for the resort. I know it may feel like it's lit up here, but when you actually go here, oh, it looks nuts. It looks crazy down here. I think I went a bit too nuts with the candy corn theme, didn't I, guys? Don't worry, I did add a mix of a few things. Oh, hey, nice! There's actually glow squids here, finally. They have not been here the entire time since they were added here. It's about time they show up here. But yeah, here's the candy corn themed resort. Of course, I mixed it in with the main ground of the event. And some honey blocks as well to mix it up. Oh yeah, you see these banners? That's what I'm talking about. New banners. Called the honey banner. You can't pick it up here, but what you can do is there's actually a room actually dedicated to them, which we'll get to later. So yeah, before we do though, we obviously have to head over to the theme park, and then I think we're gonna head over to the campsite next. Because the water park currently is not decorated right now. I'll decorate it, I guess, today. Because, yeah. But what are your guys' thoughts on this resort? We are about to hit the 3-year anniversary of the resort in 25 days. So, honestly, if I set up an anniversary party here, it really won't mess up the design. Just like I tried to do last year as well. And yes, obviously an anniversary party for the resort this year to celebrate 3 years. Of course, why would I forget? Anyway, what are your thoughts on the resort, guys? Comment down below. Tell me below what you think. And with that being said, let's move on to the next room. But seriously, this looks awesome. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the slides there now. Let's now make our way over to the theme park. Oh, and this is epic, I promise you. I think this is gonna be one of my all-time favorite theme park designs. Oh yeah, right! Right! I forgot that exists. I forgot that you could actually do that. Alright, so of course, Halloween 2021 theme park this way. We have the carved pumpkin, the candy corn banner, the honey banner, and a jack-o'-lantern. So let's make our way over here. I didn't update the path, but I will add that, I guess today. Because normally I also update the path normally. Just forgot to add it right now. Plus I was also adding a ton of other rooms in the process. So anything you don't see in this video that's not decorated, I'll showcase in the next episode, like I said. But this is nuts. Look at this theme park design. It has to be one of my personal favorites. I think last year, it was like one of my all-time favorite theme park designs. And, well, at least for Halloween. But I don't know about this one. I don't know how I feel about this one. I think it's pretty nice, honestly, I will admit. So, yeah. So, yeah. We have the candy corn banner in the middle. You can't get it there as a free item, but no. And speaking of which, you actually get it here. October 25th, and the candy corn medieval banner on October 28th, right here in the prize booth. So hey, the prize booth is finally useful after many months, aside from the fair event recently. Oh yeah, and that's when these get introduced right here. Oh dude, these were fun to create, alongside the honey banner itself. So those are the two new banners in this event. Alright, so what are your thoughts on this? Looks pretty cool. Alright, let's go into the roller coaster park first, as always. Of course, this is back. And of course, actually, I want to announce that there's actually a ton of changes in this room finally after like 3 years. We have the usual pumpkins right here. I think last year all these were jack-o'-lanterns. We actually have one still right here from the previous one. However, we actually have two new ones here. We have one here and here. And that's it. Oh, and two new ones right here. And here. So see? New! Finally! Normally, what always gets changed is right here. Last year, this was Crimson Nylum. Yep, Crimson Nylum. Then the year prior was Red Sand. Then the year prior to that, 2018, was Slime. And then nothing in 2017 because the theme park didn't exist yet. Okay. So, but besides that, the only other decorations from the past really include of just a few pumpkins that are already in the same spots. So, of course, the cobwebs on, you know, the ceilings of the park are all back like always, because they always look cool every year. So, yep, that's pretty much the only things that are exactly the same, honestly. So, hey, finally something new after many years with this park. Actually, every single one of them. Yep, next up is the game park, and as you can see, I think all the pumpkins are in the exact same spots, which is, I guess, good because of tradition, but it can get old after a while. I will admit that one. So the games, actually all the games have been redesigned. I didn't redesign this, though. Yet at least. Yep, we have the usual main path covering the majority of the room. We have all the games looking like this, which is super cool. I really need to put the names back on all the games I made. I will admit. So there you go. That's pretty much it for the game park besides the usual cobwebs that are here every year. So hey, finally something new around here finally for once. And yes, even in the Pirate and Bullseye Park, there's actually something new here. Finally. Now, what do I mean by? Some of the pumpkins are actually in different spots. Okay, these aren't meant to be here. An Enderman must have taken them. I will put some pumpkins around here, though. Actually, where do I want to put that? I guess right here will work. Or something related. Look, I don't know. Actually, there never was a pumpkin there. Anyway, of course, this room has obviously been changed. Seriously, I just love the global text at night. It just looks so cool. And the global item frames. That's why I put them here. They are just that freaking cool. Anyway, point is, all of these have been redesigned with honey blocks, as you can see, which is pretty cool. Of course, the usual cobwebs are back like always, because they are awesome. Yeah, I knew that this was going to happen, so I'll just remove that. What else do we have? Like I said, the water park is not decorated yet, because you can see it looks exactly the same. Down here is decorated, though. However, it looks exactly the same as last year's, so, yeah. Now, I was going to add something new in here, actually. I'll probably add that soon. But as of right now, it looks exactly the same as last year. But I will add something new in here very soon. But hey, at least I decorated it. It's just the same as last year again. Why do I do that? Like I said, the water park, as you can see, is not decorated yet, so we must move on to another room instead. Which I will decorate the water park and will be seen in the next episode, as always. As I said before. Well, actually, we're not done here, actually. I just realized. We still have the medieval park to go through. Yep, it looks like this. Full-on honey-themed room. Yep. And we can get this on October 13th. Again, I'll explain what these are in a second. At least, well, these are the honey bottles, but you probably don't know what the 30 is for, and again, I will explain all of that later, as I said. Sorry if I keep repeating a ton of stuff, by the way. Oh yeah, this might also be the first year, actually, that there are no redstone torches here, and just the normal soul torches. That's because this room was going to be planned to be lit up anyway, just like last year. Actually, last year, I think it was the first year this whole room was just lit up entirely for Halloween. And as you can see, I have done it again. However, I did put the carved pumpkins here alongside the jack-o'-lanterns, which to make it a little more interesting, and to not repeat last year as usual. But yep, there you go, all 3 targets. Oh yeah, you probably also noticed the actual target here for this is also honey-themed. Oh, and this is too. I didn't actually design the boardwalk, though. Should fix that, though. To actually make it look like I updated it. So, this is the Honey Medieval Banner, which again is available October 13th, which is in 11 days as of recording this. Well, now is because it's the 2nd. But yeah, that's how it looks. See, told you, 2 new banners in this event. And it all relates to the theme. In here, the carpet is orange, and that's actually how it was when the medieval park was first decorated for Halloween in 2019. So yeah, there's a little throwback. Yeah, I brought back a few references, you can probably see. But yeah, that's kind of really it for the medieval park, honestly. Really, all there is just the banners and pumpkins. Not too much, honestly. You really look at it. Not too much, honestly. And of course, in here is never decorated. Unless it was back at this year's medieval party in May. Which was like the only time this room was decorated. The battle arena for like a full-on event. Besides, I think Halloween or something. Back in the day, but not this time. Normally, the battle arena never normally gets decorated for anything. Unless it was also last year's Legos Out in Summer. Which I will put an item booth back there again next year. I was going to this year, but then I thought of the World Tour idea, and that messed up things a bit. But that was fine, because the World Tour was awesome. I still think that was a great theme for Legos Out in Summer this year. I will still always admit that. Not again. Okay, yeah, he just randomly disappeared somewhere. Who knows? Where? Oh, wait. Yep, there he is. Yep, there you go. That's what the medieval park looks like. It looks pretty awesome this year, I will admit. And then, of course, we have up here, which is super cool. Of course, as in tradition, all medieval banners are updated. Like always. Yep, and some of these are actually, I think, in different spots. So, yeah. Don't mind, hopefully you don't mind if you see a few differences. Which actually, I'm pretty sure we all don't mind that because it's finally time to try something new. There we go. So yeah, there we go. This is how it looks for the, the castle pathway. And then this is how it actually looks on the balcony. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. I think this actually 2 years ago, I think was a jack-o'-lantern, so that was pretty cool. And I think also last year too, I think. And then of course down here we have this as usual, as in tradition. And that's it for the medieval park. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to decorate the time travel park. That's another thing I'll do. Alright, now let's officially make our way down to the campsite. And then we'll head over to the other side of the island where the third trick-or-treat house is located. Sorry, it took me a few seconds to say that. Alright, so through the spooky campsite we go. Yep, just basically just down to the campsite itself. Wait. There we go. Yeah, let's just fix that really quick. Just fix anything that is a bit destroyed. Oh, god dang it, we lost it. What do I mean by? We lost the candy counter. We gotta... Well, I gotta go get that back. I'll have to remake it, but oh well. Anyway, here we are, everybody. And this is what I told you guys earlier. All of those honey-themed banners are officially featured around here. And this is actually where it's available on October 10th. How cool is that? And yes, the logs are orange this year, just to match the theme a bit more. So yep, and of course you could just sleep here. But of course it won't do anything since it's stuck at night until I change it back to day on November 1st. But seriously, this is just so cool. And yes, this is actually, again, where it is available. And again, over there is very unique. But I will get to that after the other side of the island, since that will take a while to do. And that's also a good thing to do before the village. So yeah. So what are your guys' thoughts on the campsite so far? As you can see, we have all the tents redesigned as honey. Fun fact, I was originally going to do candy corn theme, but then I realized I think I was doing a bit too much of that, so I decided to dedicate an entire area dedicated to honey. And as you can see, I have done so. So, that's pretty cool. What are your thoughts, guys? Comment down below. What are your honest thoughts on this? Looks pretty cool, I will admit. It looked very, very cool to see this. Yep, all torches are redstone torches to make it look dark around here, as always. And yes, this is actually legit. The pond is filled with honey blocks. That's to make up for the theme. Seriously, can we not get that back? Give me a second. I am going to hopefully redo that. Give me a second, guys. Let me go ahead and do this. I'll take a damage to anvil. Actually, I think that's all the damage. I think that's all of the anvils around here. So yeah. Let me just take this and restore it to this. that's done. Now let's hope we don't lose that for the rest of the time being. And also, we can remove this. Although I should actually keep an anvil around here, actually. I should. So yeah, what do you guys think, actually, of this? Looks pretty cool. And yes, we'll get down there. Oh yeah, it looks great down there. And yes, you can see another candy station down there. But again, we'll get to that later. After the other side of the island. Normally we go to the dog park from the campsite, but no, I want to change it up this time. I want to go to the other side of the island first, and then we go down to the dog park and explore all of the New York rooms for Halloween. So there we go. And yes, this is I think the 5th target to officially be designed like this on the island already. First one being the Bullseye in Pirate Park target, and then the other 3 being in the Medieval Park, and then this last one being in the campsite. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Of course, the ranch itself here is decorated, as you can clearly see. It obviously is on the inside as well, as you can see. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Speaking of which, let's actually just head up there itself. Looks pretty cool, actually, I will admit. And yes, there's more honey banners right there, as you can see. So let's make our way inside of the ranch. The recreated version, obviously. So as you can see, I decorated the ranch for Halloween, which is super awesome. With that being said, what are your thoughts? Comment down below and tell me what you think. It just seriously looks great. And I know we just went up to an hour. That's because of how long this event truly is. I do know last year's Halloween event took like 2 hours to complete because of how many rooms were there. Oh, trust me, you can see that that's not the case this time, thankfully. Because this event is actually a lot smaller because there's not as many rooms as compared to last year. Oh no, last year had literally every single room decorated. Oh yeah, the HQ was also not updated for Halloween yet. You know what that means. Showcasing it on October 3rd. Oh yeah, we got this. Wait. Steven's here? How? He just randomly showed up out of nowhere. Steven here literally just showed up literally out of freaking nowhere. Why not just have another dog? We could have one related to this event, actually. I thought of that, actually, before even making this event. Oh yeah, and up here, actually, sorry, let's go up the actual stairs. Up here is a candy station. We'll get to this later. Yep, this is how it looks. Looks super cool, honestly. Sorry if I am taking a while to get through these rooms. It's just, I just want to show you guys how awesome they look. Alright, so now that we are done with the campsite, let's make our way to the other side of the island again. We'll get to the dog park later. Let's make our way to the other side of the island first, so we can just get that right out of the way. Because after this, we have to go to the dog park and explore all of the buffalo houses. Which are pretty unique, I will admit. Yep, other side of the island. Let's make our way here. Oh, nice. Zombie villager. Alright, let's make our way down the hole. Come on, let's actually do it properly. Yeah! There we go. That's how it's meant to be done. And like last year, I think like last year, this was decorated too, alongside in 2019. However, what is different is, well, yes, the torches are here again this year, as you can see. My God, what is with all of the blocks here? Around here. Anyway. And yes, there is a free item for October 16th, which is the, the golden, the enchanted golden apple. Okay, seriously, what's with all the grass blocks around here? Anyway, here is the third and final custom-made house for this event. Yep, it's a gray one, so let's head inside. Of course, we have all of this. Yep, we have this. Pretty cool. We have the furnace, the cauldron. Once again, is a sink. And of course, we have this to look out our way. We can look through here and see the water park in the background. Looks pretty awesome. And that's pretty much it. Of course, the main purposes of these houses is, of course, to collect the candy from them in the candy stations. That's what these houses are mainly set up for, obviously. Yeah, that's the last one, actually. So, yeah. Anyway, as for the rest of the room, and I know I need to put the stuff for the gardens back. I keep saying that, and then I just don't do it, which is very, very annoying. Nothing really much back here besides the torches, and that's actually it, really, for the other side of the island. Now, let's make our way to the dog park, which is super cool. Of course, as usual, the wilderness is not decorated, and wasn't even meant to be decorated anyway, so who really cares? Although I do need to do something about the wilderness eventually. Maybe it might relate to next month's event for the operation. Actually, here's the thing. It has nothing to do with the wilderness. We already had the Operation Wilderness this year. Anyway, dog park this way as usual. So let's make our way down. My God, how much of this got messed up? How much of this got messed up? My God. Well, here we are. And this explains why a majority of the dogs are nowhere to be found. Speaking of which, okay, I almost thought I lost them. But yes, welcome back to the neighborhood, everybody. Yes, returning from Legos Island Summer. And yeah. Where'd Go Get Ready For You go? Anyway, you can see all the other dogs are here as I showed you earlier from, when I was choosing a dog. But yeah, see, the neighborhood is actually back, which is super awesome. I told you guys it would be coming back. And I did not think it was going to turn out this good. Anyway, for starters, let's start off right here with the Mainline Buffalo House, the classic one. The only thing that'll ever be returning in next year's New York trip besides the familiar location. My freaking lord! That's still nuts to believe. Because next year we'll be making history as this being the only returning location besides the familiar location, but the first and only returning mainline location. Anyway, in here is just decorated like this. Nothing really that special. But here, though, oh boy, it is nuts. Oh yeah, and we have a free item October 22nd for the Wither Rose, which does cost this. Of course, over here, we have another candy station. Right here, I've decorated the trees like this. The trees where the hammock used to be. Of course, I have decorated this too, because why not? And yes, here is our current update for the spooky neighborhood, where it is all decorated like this. Oh, let me fix that. And also, let me clear all this out. There we go. Yeah, I don't have any yet because we haven't even started. It's because we aren't even done touring yet. Actually, this, like, the dog park is the last place before the village. I did nothing. I added a lot here. My God, I just added so much in this event. But not as much as last year, though. No, not as much as last year. What way do I want to go? I want to go here, actually. Yeah. As you guys can see, I wasn't joking when I said I would replace all those flowers with the wither roses because, yeah, they're cool. All of this is decorated in here, and as you can see, this pool has been turned into slime, but of course, the water is technically still under there, so, yeah. Oh, actually, I was just informed by my papa, of course, that on September 29th, he literally covered up the entire pool. This exact one. But obviously the one in real life. You know, the one that you see in the location for location 1. Yeah, that's covered up now for the winter, I just was informed. The one in real life, obviously. This pool, but obviously the real life version. So I guess it kind of makes sense that it looks like this. Well, in the recreated form, not the actual real-life version, obviously. In fact, none of this exists in the real-life version. Nope, this is only exclusive to this version of the location. The recreated version. Of course. So, oh, okay, yeah. Sorry about not speaking there for a few seconds. Anyway, back to the tour. As you can, again, see, this is how it looks. Looks pretty awesome back here, at least this part. It's just so cool. I really hope you guys like this. I took a long time making this. Yes, all of this, like literally everything is covered in cobwebs. It is nuts how much I truly put into this event. At least right in this place. But anyway, with that being said, let's get out of here and let's make our way to here. And yes, that all lights up, which is nice. Yes, the only thing in here is just this and this. Now, let's move on to the other two houses. So right here in the familiar location house, as you can see, I still absolutely love how much it lights up. Let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Yep, mobs are everywhere. And you also might notice, speaking of mobs, the mob invasion machine is nowhere to be found. That's because I still have not found a location yet of where I should put it. Wait, you guys can decide. Where should I put the mob invasion machine this year? I want to bring it back because it's pretty cool. Although honestly, maybe we should just skip it this year. You know what? Yeah, let's just skip it this year. I'll bring it back next year. Plus, I've also made so much stuff right now that I honestly don't think we need the mob invasion machine around here right now. And plus, there are so many mobs spawning right now that we don't even need it this year. I'll bring it back next year. Plus, we already have so much going on right now, so we don't even need it. So, again, like I said, what do you guys think of this? Looks super awesome. This is only the outside. Of course, we have the inside. So yep, let's go up the porch, head inside, and this is basically how it looks. I know it doesn't look like much in here, but hey, at least we have this. We have cobwebs in here, just some pumpkins, and that's pretty much it. Also besides the lighting, obviously, because it's now night. So yeah. That being said, yep, that's pretty much the only differences in here. Yep, let's go up the second entrance. And yep, that's basically how it looks, pretty much. Yep, this is how it looks on the back. Looks pretty nice. Oh yeah, and this garage is finally open. That's for this, actually. Oh yeah, I did put this stuff here. Yes, I did have to remove a few chests. So yeah, just to do this. So anyway, and yes, the remainder of the dog park is actually still here, thankfully. I only took out a bit of the dog park, just only a bit of it. But hey, that's fine. Let me just get this guy out of here. There's so many mobs in this video. Anyway, what are your thoughts on this? Super awesome, right? Anyway, with that being said, that's kind of it, actually. At least for that. Now, let's go to the third Buffalo house, which none of you are familiar with, at least in real life. Because I've never made any videos there. Ever. Because there was no need to, but I wanted to recreate it here on Lego's Island for no reason. Just also get rid of these guys. And now these mobs are actually going to spawn again in here just because all the lights are off. Anyway, as you can see, this is how it looks. Looks pretty awesome. And again, just like the pool area over there, all the flowers have been removed and changed to wither roses. Oh, yeah, I probably should have also changed this. Give me a second. Why don't I actually go ahead and do that? Much better. That looks so much better. Even though that technically does not exist on the actual driveway, obviously. Oh yeah, I did put this here for a reason. Anyway, let's just head inside, because it looks pretty cool. Yep, in here is just decorated with cobwebs. That's it. I probably should have put some pumpkins in here. But, oh well. The garage is not updated. Normally in the house here, it would normally be a kitchen, but I didn't decide to add it because it's a bit huge. Not really, but just a bit. Oh yeah, we got an iron ingot from that guy. From that one zombie. Alright, now let's make our way upstairs to the loft. And just get rid of these guys. Like I said, these guys are going to spawn more just because, well, you guys know. It's completely dark in here now. Yep, and this is how it looks. We don't need this. Although if I keep finding mobs, then yeah, I'll just keep getting it. But what are your thoughts on this? I really want to know your feedback. It is seriously cool. Alright, let's go ahead in here, and not much. I probably should have just done this. Makes more sense. Anyway. I really also still have to remember what's actually in this room, in the actual house. I forgot to screenshot it before leaving there on July 30th, because I spent a few hours in this exact house on that day this year. Forgot to screenshot what that small room looked like. I definitely know it was something, I just forgot to screenshot it. Anyway. here's what the rest of it looks like. Looks pretty awesome. We got the redstone torches, the, you know, carved pumpkins, cobwebs everywhere, actually. And that's actually the case here, too. Literally, it's everywhere. And, of course, we have it up here as well. We'll take this way. Yeah, it's gonna get annoying going through these cobwebs, but whatever. You know why, right? Because we have this. Yeah. You probably didn't think it was gonna be that cool, did you? No, it's cool. It is seriously cool. And I just love it. You know, why do I think that's a bit uneven, though, with this? Whatever. I actually like the way it is. I was actually going to put it right here where the Legos Alvin Summer item booth for July 30th used to be. But I felt like that would have made a little... I felt like that would have made a bit too much space here. Like it would have covered up a lot of space here. So yeah. That's why I put it over here instead. Also because this spot was empty anyway. Anyway, what are your thoughts with this? Comment down below. Tell me what you think. And pretty much with that being said, that is it for all the New York rooms for this party. The next time these rooms will actually be updated is for Christmas when I cover them all in snow. Yep. And to still prove that that's actually the true case here, I will head back over to the logs right here. Because, yep, that is legit our next update after this. So, yep, I'll just change all these back to the way they normally would be in November. And then exactly a month after, I'll cover them all in snow for Christmas. But like I said, what do you guys think of this? Comment down below and tell me what you think. This seriously has to be one of my favorite parts. Oh, wait. I forgot to showcase kind of the inside here. Oh, we don't need that cobweb there, by the way. Yep, this is how it actually looks on the insides. Which is cool. Okay, I guess I left that door open. Whatever. What are your thoughts? Comment down below. Love to hear your feedback. Alright, let's make our way back inside, actually. Why do I keep getting stuck in cobwebs? That's because I placed so many here. Yeah, I placed so many here. Maybe I just need to disable the auto jump and then I think we'll be good. But I kind of like to keep it on just only because, I don't know, makes it easier for me to get to places. There we go. Never can forget about the bell at the dog park. Alright, finally but not least, let's finally head to the village. It's going to be pretty sweet. Alright. Yep, let's finally make our way to the village, guys, after all this time. Oh, right. We need a minecart, which technically we already have one, actually, so we're all good. Now, in order to actually get over here, since you can't jump on the honey blocks, as always... Oh! Okay. I see the problem. Apparently, I think it used to look like this, actually. There we go. Let's try again. There we go. That's how it is. Now, I didn't disable any of the lights in here just because we need to see them, really. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that's... Yep, you guys can already see the village. Now, if there is already a minecart here, I'll just get rid of it. There we go. There we go. Obviously for the next time. Anyway, here is the subway. Oh, there's Cool Get 33. You know what? Yeah. Anyway, here is, again, the subway for the village. Looks pretty awesome. I seriously love how I made this. It looks super awesome and just super unique. I think, at least, it looks pretty good. in my opinion. And of course, here's obviously the outside. Looks pretty awesome. And then here's the village itself, guys. Yeah, here's the village itself. Oh, I still have to make the first challenge in the haunted hotel. One thing I did do for that though was I already darkened all of the first floor, so yeah, I guess that's what I did. Oh yeah, I don't mind if they go get that skeleton. That's all them. Alright, let's close this. Actually, I want to get the XP. Can I believe they're still stuck in there after almost, like, nearly 2 years? Well, like, over a year and a half. That's just sad. We really should get back to Season 8 again. And we will be this month. Anyway, yeah, here is the, village, guys. Take a look. Oh, I forgot to add the door back. I knew something felt missing here, too. A lot of things are really missing around here. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay. I just needed to check just in case. Oh, yeah, he just randomly appeared out of nowhere. Alright. So, here we are. And this is actually the only place where the windows are actually yellow. I should have done that for the lodge, actually. It would have made it look cooler. Anyway, here is the coffee shop for this year. I forgot to update the chairs and tables, but generally, who really cares? So what do you guys think? Comment down below. It's a combination between candy corns and honey. Okay. Seemed a bit obvious. There we go. Just fix that. Seriously, I'm actually being smart about doing the moss carpet because it'll make it much easier to clean up. Anyway, here is again what the coffee shop looks like. Hope you guys love it. I don't know if it's any better than last year. I don't know. Although I do remember there actually being a few pumpkins here actually, so let me just place those there. There we go. I knew something felt missing in that room. Alright, next up, let's do the library. Oh yeah, this is also the last item that released on Halloween. Which is also this same icon. So, here's the library. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Tell me what you think. Looks pretty nice. Yes, I did do honey on both sides. Alright, 2 more rooms and we're done. As you can see, this is what I did for the first house. Looks pretty awesome. Comment down below. And lastly but not least, the final room is right here. Looks pretty awesome, right? Alright, and yes, I do know I forgot to update the table again, but who really cares? And that, my friends, is all the rooms. Now, I just realized we still have to do that one activity, but yeah, let's just still do it. And also, it will not take as long as the rooms. Oh my god, that took like over an hour to do. I did not think the rooms were going to take over an hour to do. To go through, because there are so many. And that's not even all the rooms, actually. I still have to make a few more, as you guys know. But that will be in the next episode. Anyway, now let's do the actual main activity, which is what this is for. And we can also remove this. Now I can actually explain what the heck these are. So basically, this is the candy hunt. So basically, you saw earlier in these houses that we had this. If you go in here, it says pick 3. So for example, I can pick one of these where I can get this, this, And I don't know, maybe even the sweet berries for no reason at all. And as you can see, by doing that, in total we have 3 candies now. See? There we go. Anyway, with that being said, that's pretty cool. And I'll actually show you what the rest of these are right now. So, let me actually pause until I get there. Alright guys, so the second one is up here in this house. Let's go in here. And you can collect, well, you can pick 3 more. Yeah, let's pick the apple. Actually, yeah, since we just claimed one. Let's do, I guess golden carrot. Well, technically we kind of can't, just because we've kind of ran out of inventory space. So, oh well. But either way, you guys get the point. So, yeah. Alright, let me head over to the third house to show you what is in that candy station. Alright, here we are on the other side of the island again. So let's head inside this house. We're not going to collect any more candy since I am already out of inventory space. But in here we have this, 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 and this. Of course we have to pick 3 of them, but we're out of inventory space right now, and I will obviously be clearing my whole inventory off camera. But there you go. Let's move on to the next place. So we're back here. That's because there is a candy station right over here. Yep, we have all of this. So that's pretty cool. Alright, next one. The next one is over here. You saw this earlier. And in this one, we have all of this stuff, which is super awesome. Let me move on to the second to last one. The second to last one is right in here, as you can see. And in here, it contains this stuff right here, which is awesome. Alright, and now we only have 1 more. And that last one is right up here. As you all saw earlier. Going in here, we have all of this, which is super, super awesome. Also, I did update this to 5 candies now, since we did technically get 5. Anyway, now I can actually explain what these mean, and then we're actually done, thankfully. So, what these mean is, you see this. Well, did I mention that none of the items in this event, besides my Halloween costume, are not even free at all? My Halloween costume is the only item free in this event. And, yeah, the rest, you actually have to spend the candy you got by trick-or-treating throughout the whole island. So as you can see, this item on October 4th costs 10 of the golden enchanted apple. Or just the enchanted golden apple. So I have to have 10 of these to be able to get this item. And throughout the entire island, let me just say that they get pricier every single day. We need 15 for this. And then over here, we need 20 of these for the crying obsidian, and then over here we are going to need 25 of these to get this item, and then for over here we're going to have to get 30 of the same item to be able to get this varied banner right here. Then over here on the other side of the island, in order to get this item, we need 35 glow berries to be able to get it. Then over here at the blacksmith shop on October 19th, we're going to need 40 golden carrots to be able to get the sweet berry item. Then on October 22nd, we are going to need 45 of the, wait a minute, what's this called again? Joris fruit. Okay, we're gonna need 45 of these in order to get the Wither Rose. Then over here at the theme park, for the candy corn banner on October 25th, we're gonna need 50 sweet berries. And then for the candy corn medieval banner on October 28th, we're gonna need 55 of the, wait a minute, what's this called again? Give me a second. The glistering melon slides. There we go. I was trying to remember the name of that. Anyway, yeah. And then lastly but not least, on Halloween, we are gonna need 60 cakes to be able to get the glow berries. And that's all for the event for now, until I showcase the rest of the rooms that were not decorated now on October 3rd. For now though, what is your favorite room in this event? As you can see, it is much more different than last year, not as gigantic as last year. Oh no, dude, last year was gigantic as heck. But this year, I think I did a bit better, but I don't know what you guys think though. Comment down below, tell me what you think, and yeah, with that being said, see you guys later for a Saturday Stories Creativerse Backyard videos. Even though there's not even meant to be an episode today, technically. But, oh well. Speaking of which, the roof for the workshop's being done today, so that can make a good backyard video. Just as a good update. And then that's actually pretty much it. Alongside this video, of course. Honestly, I'm really liking this event so far. It's really cool. Alright guys, goodbye. And trust me, you're gonna love the rest of the rooms, because they're pretty cool.